what it is. We're back to explaining this bull. Alright, if you can tie the launching and the copying to the same switch, can't you tie the deletion to the same switch, or at least set it up as like an after effect? Now, I hate the continuation idea that the religious nuts had about not letting your copy outlive you or whatever, something stupid, right? And technically, there's logic in there, but it doesn't really matter in those cases because if you put yourself on the ark and you're still alive, right? And the ark's not started yet, it doesn't even matter. Now, if you wanted to, then just update yourself later. But if you were to get married after you do that, your person in the ark is not married. They don't know they're married. They wouldn't have memories of it. So it doesn't really matter. If you want to, update it later. If you plan to get married in a certain amount of time, you do it on the ark. It doesn't matter. And in this situation I am in right now, it's like where I was before, where I got transferred to this body, where I had to leave a copy behind, and I chose to drain the battery. Yeah, I did that because it was like they said. Why would I leave myself, someone I trust, to wake up alone in a place where there's like a monster lady knocking on the door and there's basically no escape? Why would I leave him to do that? Now in this situation, it'd be the same thing. I hate the idea of continuation. In situations where it is not dire, it is not a good idea to kill yourself just because it's just as soon as you've been copied. But why would I leave myself stuck in this chair at the bottom of the ocean? Why would I leave my other self stuck in the other chair at the bottom of the ocean with a monster trying to get in? Those are the things. This situation is somewhat preventable using the continuation idea presented earlier in the game, even though I'm not a fan of it.
We both did, just like Simon and Omicron.
Also, there is no coin toss. They was talking about the me that I am and this, that, and the third. Like, there is none of that. Because whether you think it or not, this scenario exactly plays out. Like, there's the twin universes idea, whatever. Is that if something happens in one universe, it doesn't happen in like the one right next to it. Or like there's like branching pathways or whatever, right? Whichever way you want to see it, this scenario is happening both ways. Whether you think you're on the ark or whether you don't. Simon is sitting at the bottom of the ocean and he says the exact same lines. Because he's going to react the same exact way. Either way, they're going to see the exact same thing. It's like, almost like a paradox. They're talking about a coin toss or a coin flip or whatever. Like, if I were to be copied, right? And, or like, yeah, if I were to be copied, right? And the clone appears directly next to me. The first thing he sees is gonna be standing right there, right? And his first thought in his head is gonna be, how did I stand up so quick? How did I get to be standing? And my thought would be, why am I still sitting here? Or what, did anything happen? Now, if there's an idea of flipping a coin and we're switching it, I'd have the exact same thought he just had. How am I standing here? And he'd have the exact same thing. It doesn't matter if there's a coin toss or not. But you want to counter it? It doesn't matter. You're here and you're there. Now your experience is immediately different, but still you're here and he's here. Also, you're there and he's there. Cause you're the same person, Golly. Now let's Golly get through this.
Just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No, this is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship.
See, here's the thing again, kid. That is you. If like I said, if I was a copy, right, and I had to be left behind on some serious mission, me and myself and I, it was just me and myself, or myself and I don't really matter. I could convince myself, I know why I'm here. Shake my hand, cause sometimes you gotta bite the bullet. That's what it is. But knowing that I, like, like the Flash, the Golly Flash, I love the show sometimes. Savitar, his whole thing was that when Barry was trying to beat the Savitar originally, he ran around a couple times and made a whole bunch of time duplicates or whatever, right? And like a lot of them died, and one of them got his face card. Now he's Savitar. Doesn't really matter. Either way, all the time duplicates are Barry. They think they're Barry. They know they're Barry. They are Barry. Literally, they are Barry. They have like in the season 2 when they were fighting Zoom, he made one time duplicate, right? And then they was running, they looked at each other, and it would not matter an inch which one got burned into the speed force. It wouldn't even matter. Wouldn't matter to Cisco or nobody, because they have the exact same memories and they have the exact same goal. They're just going. Now, one may not be pleased about getting burned into the speed force, but it doesn't matter. Cause I'm like you like, hey, I might burn out right here, but I know I am still going. I don't know what to call it, but it doesn't matter. Continuality or nah, you're still continuing. You have a slightly different experience from that point.
They're not us! They're not us!
But they are though. But they really are though.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
Fuck this! Fuck this! Fuck you! Fuck you, Catherine, you lied! And I believed in you, I trusted you! You said we're getting on the fucking Ark!
We are on the Ark, you idiot! I didn't lie! I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance! You
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
Now that's a sad end. It's a really sad end. Then they got to play sad music too. Cause it's so, one, it's inevitable. No matter how you want to cut it, Simon and Catherine are still stuck at the bottom of the ocean. That's the way it's gonna be cut, no matter what. It's a half glass full, half glass empty type situation. He apparently can only see it half empty, saying, "I'm here. Why am I still looking at this horrible ocean?" And I'm like, kid, you don't realize it yet, but you're there. You're literally there, kid. It's like, imagine outside yourself. It might be hard, but it's technically possible. Now, like, if I was not me, I could see myself. I can imagine there being two of me. And like Catherine, I feel like I could, one, cooperate with myself and understand. Like, me and him would look at each other and we was like, play rock, paper, scissors, like, which of us was gotta stay? And, you know, it probably would be terrible because we're gonna do the same thing. Until the point where we don't, because at that point we've got, our mindsets has changed and we're different. We're not different people, but we're somewhat different. Doesn't matter. I know I can convince me or myself to just take it. Like, hey, one of us gotta go. I can do it. You will, I can do it. I think it's funny when I'm doing stuff like that and recording. Cause it's just, I'm saying the same thing. The exact thing way over again. But I look at him like, what you wanna do, kid? He like, what you wanna do, kid? I'd be like, Alright, you go, I stay. You're like, okay, okay. As simple as that. But I think, yeah, losing his hand made him forget that, hey, we literally went through this a couple hours ago. When you go through that, you're leaving a copy behind, kid. I can't spend like this whole video talking. We got about 2 minutes left, and I am really trying to get done with this game. Dang. Cave. Chair. Okay, got human
Whoa.
hands.
Is this... Did it work?
Ooh, forest. See, you could have just made the whole game like this. Gotta leave walking somewhere. Beautiful. But hey, if I was making art, I know it's the same server I did earlier. And if I were to go answer those questions, I'd have to dive deep into it. It's like, do you think this is a continuation of our existence? Like, eventually, like, at first, no, it's not. I am a whole different thing. But, if you like I just explained it over that whole video, technically, it is. Oh, they had a whole Future City thing planned.
Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
But another question. So I know Catherine would have already uploaded herself to the Ark. When they copied her over, are there now 2 Catherines on there? And it was like, yeah, hey Catherine, I'm Catherine. But from technically later on, I was copied earlier. But I just yeah, this is Simon, he's cool. That'd be a cool composition to have. So we in space now. I guess that's Earth. I've never played a game that had such a positive, negative outcome. Like, these had bad endings or they had good endings. This is so neutral, I can't even. Like, the Earth is still 100% destroyed. But they had to be a little bit in a spaceship. So technically positive. But the Earth is gone. And that's, an outcome. And you have to decide for yourself if it's worth it or not. But I remember when I was playing Prey, which is very similar. It's like, bruh, if I had to, bruh, Prey is the bridge between this and Bioshock. 1, it ends in space. 2, it starts under the ocean. 3, you're fighting monster people. Sometimes made of black goo type shadow stuff. And, you feel powerless. But, Prey also had one of those mixed type endings. Because on Prey, the Earth is destroyed again. You run into that again. But you do have the hope to save it. Like, it's not like all the humans are dead. No, it's just Earth has been overrun by a number of creatures. Hey, that's Catherine's full face, and that's not a whole monster no more. But, alright, give me a second.